So it's a Saturday afternoon, and everything is popping just the way it's supposed to. The White Sox are on, the grill is on, I got some ribs cooking on the grill. It's going to be a beautiful day. Then the phone rings. I pick up the phone, it's Gail. Gail says, Porky, I got an emergency. You got to come over here, I got an emergency. I said, Gail, what kind of emergency can you have at a beauty parlor? It's a beauty, it's a parlor. That's not words that would conjure up the idea of an emergency. She said, no, honey, you got to come right away. Now, if you know me for more than 5 minutes, you know that Gail gets anything she wants, anytime she wants, without question. So I get in the car and I drive down to the beauty parlor. I walk in the door and hello, Gladys. Hello, Myrna. Hello, lady who looks like she could be Gladys's niece. Hello, lady with the what? That was my Gail, my beautiful blonde, adorable, beautiful Gail, but her hair was purple. Now let me explain to you my issue with the color purple. About a year or so ago, I was at the Army Navy on Archer, and I saw this beautiful purple polo shirt. It was a nice one. So I bought it. So the next day I pull up to work, I'm in the parking lot, I'm getting ready, and I'm thinking all this purple on, people are gonna think I'm Prince. I'm gonna sing a little red Corvette, I'm gonna have a good old day, right? I walk in the door and Flacco says, hey look, it's Barney. I ain't no damn dinosaur. Anyway, I don't like the color purple. So I look at Gail, I said, Gail, what did you do? You're the most beautiful woman in Cook County. Why would you do that to your hair? She says, Porky, I want to express myself. You want to express yourself? Knit a sweater. Crochet a plaid hanger. You don't make your hair purple. She said, I just want to make you happy, Porky. All right. I guess you're going to have purple hair, Gail. I guess you're going to be beautiful, Gail, because you are the most beautiful woman in the state of Illinois. But I can't wait for that to grow out. So this one day, when she was a kid, Gail Jr. comes and she says, Poppy, we got to talk. I said, okay, we got to talk. We'll talk. She said, I got to talk to you now. I said, okay, you talk, I'll listen. Then when I'm done listening, I'll talk and you'll listen. That's how this game is played. She said, okay, Dad, here's the thing. I don't think the kids at school like me so much. I said, what do you mean? They got to like you. Everyone likes you. She said, no, Poppy, I don't think they like me. I said, they're just jealous. They're jealous of you. Now, just between us, there's a handbook called Parenting 101. If you look on page 7, it says, whenever your kid feels bad, tell them everyone around them is jealous. It solves everything. All right? Didn't work this time. So I said, well, here's the thing, Gail. You are beautiful. You are the most beautiful girl in this whole house. And here's the thing. People might, they might get a little jealous because you're beautiful. But the beauty opens the doors. You go in that door, and there's where you use your brains. You got more brains. I never had so much brains. I know what I know. I know what I need to know. You got books and books and books and books in your brain. Use them. Use them when the beauty gets you in. Use your brains to stay in and to make change. You see, there's going to come a time where a bunch of old white dudes in suits are going to make the world not so great for the women. You are going to change that. You are going to change the way we look at things. See what I'm saying? Now, people are going to say your beauty is irrelevant. I don't think your beauty is irrelevant. I think your beauty is a gift from your mother. You didn't get it from me, but you got it. Use it. Use your beauty to open the door, to use your brains to make the country a better place, to put the guys in the suits in their own place, and we can all live happily ever after. Hey, hold on. So I said to Pete, here's the thing. Every other Friday, I buy all my crew at World's Finest a nice lunch. I come to you because you're the hot dog guy. No one knows hot dogs like Pete, right? So I put in my order, and your wife is there. She's taking the order, but she's on the phone. She's not paying attention. She's just writing. She's talking. She's writing. I'm just trying to get the order through. Finally, I give her the money, get the food. I get back to the shop. Everyone's got their food. There's Gladys got her food. Myrna got her food. Flacco got his food. Flacco takes a bite of the hot dog. His head spins like the Harlem Globetrotters. I said, what do you got on your mind? Give me that thing. I look. Somebody put hot jardiniere on Flacco's hot dog. You don't put a jardiniere on a hot dog, and you don't mess with someone's lunch. Lunch is a very specific thing. See what I'm saying? Now you, Pete, you have sold more hot dogs than anybody could count, so you know how important this is. You put jardiniere, I put jardiniere on everything. I love jardiniere. I put it on my eggs, I put it on my corn dog, I put it on some cannoli. I love the jardiniere. But you don't put it on a hot dog. A hot dog is a very specific thing, Pete. So now we're going to make an order today, and you're going to look at me, I'm going to look at you, you're going to write down what I say, you're going to make what I say, and you're going to throw in an extra baklava for everybody. Now, I know you want me to pay for the baklava, but you're going to pay for the baklava because you're the one who gave Flacco jardiniere last time. Understand? I'm not a tourist. I'm not a tour guide. I'm not going to tell you how to do your job. I'm not going to tell nobody how to do their job, but I'm going to tell you, follow the directions, put in the baklava, and remember this. Remember this of all things, Pete. A hot dog is a very specific thing. In 1974, my mother threw a birthday party for me. She got a 6-foot-long sub sandwich. But here's the thing, she didn't invite my friends. She invited the friends she wanted me to have. Now, Eldon, Kick, they're my friends. That's my crew. They're kind of hooligan-y, but they're my people. She didn't invite them. She invited the choir kids and the theater kids. I know nothing from theater or choir, but they're going to show up because it's a free lunch. So they show up. Everyone's having a nice time singing and dancing and doing all this. And in walks the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. She's a little taller than me. Everybody's taller than me. She's got the most beautiful blonde hair I ever seen on a human being. She's got these bright, sparkly blue eyes like them dogs have in the movies. She's unbelievable. I gully up a little bit of strength and nerve and courage, and I walk up and I say, how you doing? I'm Pork Chop. She said, what kind of name is that? I said, it's a meat. She said, my name is Gail. I said, oh, that's a perfect name. I love that name, Gail. I said, would you like to sit and talk for a little bit? She said, of course. We sat down on the couch. We talked about the White Sox. We talked about Mayor Daley. We talked about the Beatles. We talked all night. By the time we were done, everybody was gone. So was the sandwich. I said, Gail, I don't want to be introducible, but I really think we should have another date. She said, okay. I said, what? She said, yeah. I said, really? She said, yeah. We're going to have a date. That weekend, we went to Shakey's and had a pizza. The next weekend, we went out again. And every weekend, all of a sudden, we're having midweek dates. We're like the Kennedys. Who has midweek dates? But we're having dates all the time. Then one day, we're at the party deck at Sox Park, and I said, Gail, I want you to be my wife. And she said, it's about time, Pork Chop. So we get married. It's the most beautiful service you've ever seen in your whole life. We had it catered by Pete's Red Hots. Anyhow, we have the most lovely life. 9 months later, here comes a little baby, Gail Jr. Gail Jr. is the most beautiful baby you ever seen in your life. Now I got everything any guy could want. I got a house, I got a beautiful wife, I got a beautiful baby, I got a good job. Everything is going just amazing. Life can't get any better till it does. Gail has another baby. This is Pork Chop Jr. Now, I got a beautiful wife, I got a beautiful daughter, I got a beautiful son, I got a good job, I got a great house, I got everything I can imagine. Now, years later, we look back, Pork Chop Jr., he is one of the top dancers on Broadway. He can kick up his heels like nobody's business. And Gail Jr., she's a senator. She's making change. Gail Jr. is making the world a better place for you and me. So all I'm saying is if you have a birthday party, maybe invite people that ain't your friends. nobody was more surprised that Gail accepted my proposal of matrimony. I mean, I was surprised. She may have been more surprised. Her parents were pretty surprised, but my parents were maybe more surprised than them. But I was more surprised than my parents. But I mean, not a surprise. Everybody was surprised. Anyway, there we were on our way to the church. So Uncle Lefty comes by in the town car. It's a beautiful brown town car. You can barely see the rust. It's a beautiful car. Everyone loves this car. He comes and he gets me. We get in the car. We get to the church, the St. Mary of the Waters. It's a very lovely church. We go in that little room over there where you get dressed before the service. And my dad's got this black bag, and in this black bag is my tuxedo. I take out the shirt, I button it up. I kind of fluff up the ruffles because, you know, the ruffles. Then I put on the jacket. Now I'm looking good. I'm looking Burt Reynolds good. I'm talking pre-Smokey and the Bandits, Burt Reynolds good, looking good. And then I pull out the pants. These pants look like a jumpsuit for a 12-year-old. I can't wear these pants. These pants are ridiculous. These pants are tiny. There's a lot of real estate here. I can't put it in them little pants. I said, Eldon, get in the car, go to the tuxedo joint and get me the right pants. They ain't got the right pants. They ain't even open. It's a Sunday. Everyone is at church. They're not going to be there with the pants. I said, how am I going to get married? I got a lovely shirt. I got a great jacket. I got no. So Pop says to me, son, I'm going to go home and I'm going to get a pair of your black cargo pants. And no one's going to know the difference. I said, Pops, I can have pockets on my sides. Everyone's going to know the difference. I got a nice tuxedo jacket. I got a nice tuxedo shirt. And I got cargo pants. Pop says to me, he said, son, that shirt is so amazing. All the people are going to focus on that. They're not even going to see the cargo pants. Son of a bitch, you're right, Dad. They're not going to see the cargo pants. They're going to see the shirt. They might even notice Gail. So Dad goes home, gets me some cargo pants, comes back. I put them on, looking good. Pull that jacket on, clip on the old tie. Off I go down the aisle, looking like $1,000,000. There at the end, my lovely Gail. It was the most beautiful day of my life. I never had a more beautiful day, except later when I had kids. But at that point, it was the most beautiful day of my life. And no one said a word about the cargo pants. I gotta go change the laundry. Hey kid, hey kid. So I says to Miss Bockwinkel, Miss Bockwinkel, you owe my kid an apology. Now, I'm not one of those parents who thinks their kid is perfect. My kids ain't perfect. Gail, my wife, she's perfect. Me, I'm not perfect. You put that together, you get my kids. Nearly perfect, not quite perfect. But my kid was defending himself. He got in trouble in school for defending himself. You're like one of those NBA refs who doesn't see the provocation, you only see the follow-up. You gotta see both sides of it. Now, I know that teaching is tough these days. You got to buy your own supplies. You got to spend all day with a bunch of kids. I get it. It's a tough job. But you got to be fair. You got to make my kid feel safe when he's here. That's all there is to it. So on Monday morning, he comes in. You make a nice apology. You shake hands. You make up. Everybody wins. And next year, I'll buy you 4 boxes of pencils. Saratogas.